During the Christmas season, of course, we spend a lot of time thinking about what gifts we want to give to our family and friends, and it can be a somewhat difficult and stressful process. As the church prepares to celebrate the Christmas season, we read from the book of Samuel the story of Hannah. Hannah had longed to have a child her life. She had not yet had a child in her old age. And when it seemed like all hope was lost, she was blessed with a son. She was blessed with Samuel. And in her great love for God, recognizing that Samuel was this miraculous gift from God, she freely offers Samuel back to God in service of God's people through Samuel's service at the temple. And as we know, Samuel would go on to become a great prophet in his own right. Hannah, upon presenting her son to the temple, prays this very fervent prayer in which she recognizes that God has done great things in her life. She recognizes God's mighty power. And this prayer is in fact echoed by Mary in her own Magnificat, her own prayer of praise and gratitude upon hearing that she would bear Jesus miraculously. She would bear a son. And for us, these two stories are reminders that life is a gift from God. And we too have to ask ourselves, how are we responding to the great gift of life that we've received? During the Christmas season, of course, we spend a lot of time thinking about what gifts we want to give to our family and friends, and it can be a somewhat difficult and stressful process. But beyond that, I think we're called to think more deeply about how can we just give of our very selves? How can we give our lives in service to others? The answer is going to be different and unique in every person's life. The answer is also probably going to involve some sacrifice, some sense of loss. But we know through it all, God is with us. And as we see in the great ministry of Samuel, as we also see in the mighty things that Christ himself has accomplished, we too will be immensely blessed for our sacrifices.